Hello, chat. Can y'all hear me? Hello, testing. Can y'all hear me, chat? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Wow. Huge thanks to the three of my friends, Yukaru, J. Cole, and Drakus for helping me with whatever tech issue I was having. Unfortunately, we didn't find a perfect solution, but you know, it's fine. Audio needs to increase a bit, okay. Maybe it's because I'm talking. Maybe it's because I'm talking too softly, I don't know. But, okay. I still need to get used to OBS right now. I'm using back the previous streaming platform that I had a few months ago, but now it's just a temporary fix. Hopefully the regular one will be able to work tomorrow, but yeah, so because OBS doesn't have my drawing screen set up, I'm gonna have to set that up really quick, chat. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I am oh, this is so bad. Oh my goodness. What the hell? No, that's not it. Why isn't it working now? Why isn't it working? Oh, there we go. Hold on, chat. Let me just set up my stuff really quick. Hopefully it's not so late for you guys, because I know I stream late into the night, so some of you want to sleep, but let me rename this to okay, let me move this over. But I think we all know why we're here. Because I am going to be drawing Kuromi, as per suggested by Nurse Rex in yesterday's stream. And I'm also going to show you guys the finished version of Wish Me Mell and Marroncream that I've done as well. Yeah, so I'm going to okay. It should let's see. Yada yada yada. It's this one here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And I think that will be okay now. Can you guys see my Kirita? I'm using Kirita to draw, but yeah, you can see the finished products up there. I've placed them in. I'm gonna get rid of them after, not get rid of them, but yeah, I placed them in the Kuromi document just to see, just so you guys could see it. Hold on, let me actually open my background music here. Hope you guys can hear my background music. It shouldn't be so loud, I don't think, but they're so cute, thank you! For the Mell drawing, you can actually go back to the previous stream and see me like draw her. But sketch her out at least. Okay. Hopefully my model doesn't start tracking. It seems alright for now. Okay. Okay, here? Okay, good. Oh. Mell is so cute, thank you. I'll do a zoom in a second. Hold on, chat. Let me actually set up my music really quick because I want to listen to my own music as I do this. Hopefully you guys can't hear it because it is copyrighted, so I'm really... hopefully you guys cannot hear the music when I start playing it. The background music's loud. Okay, hold on, let me fix it. Actually, for background music, it's better if it's like quieter, actually. It should be better now. Okay, all technical aspects of this stream. Is it okay? Are we good? Anyone having issues? Audio issues? Anything? No? I really hope not, because I've been strangled at this for an hour and a half. Okay. It should work now. 辛苦我了. That's an understatement, woman. I'm stressed. Can y'all tell? Okay. Why did YouTube translate your 辛苦你了 to confuse? 辛苦你了 doesn't mean confuse. If you guys are wondering what Yukaru typed in, it's called 辛苦你了, which in Mandarin translated means it's stressing me out, which it is. Oh, what is even happening right now? Oh. Okay, I'm lagging a bit, but it's fine. So, these are the finished pieces. Here's Mell. Isn't she so cute? Look at Mell. Yeah. I finished her, shade her up, did a few highlights here and there. I think she came out pretty cute. I'm very proud of it. And then here's the Marroncream that I've done throughout the past few days. I've shaded her as well and added some highlights. Yeah. So there's Marroncream and Mell. I think it's pretty cute. I think they're both really cute. So, oh, we got another Kuromi picture. Hold on. Okay. She's very, very cute. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna get started by drawing or like sketching out Kuromi. Honestly, after everything that's happened, all I want to do is just draw. But again, because it's, you know, 1 hour into the stream normally, I don't know how long I'll be streaming for, but I'll try to keep it at least, you know, 2 hours. It's cute, thank you. Okay, so... So going into this, I actually have no, what you call it? I have no, not say no inspiration, but it's more of like, I don't know what I want Kuromi to look like. So, let's see. Need some inspiration, as Leo would say. If it's okay if it's shorter. Thank you guys. Thank you. Inspiration, exactly. Cause I don't want to follow this ref exactly, but this is like the only good ref of Kuromi in the Lord outfit I can find. So, but I think just to start, just like with Melody, I'll start with a circle for her head. I can always fix the shape later. Okay, I think relatively her head will stay the same anyway, so I'm just gonna draw it really quick. So bring this lower. Bye, Yukaru. I'll talk to you later, yeah. Me and Yukaru are later going to go back to the Streamlabs to see what happened to my Streamlabs. But yeah, for now, let's just enjoy the process of me drawing. Because this is absolute. Yeah. I really... Okay, so... Okay, I think her ear needs to be bigger, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually increase the size of it. Put this to the side here, and then... Oh, dang it. Yeah. Okay. And then this needs to be the other side here. I need to like redo her head, but you know, it's fine. Mirror horizontal. There you go. Terribly sorry about the... Guys, I am so sorry about the tech issue today. I was generally frustrated because I knew you guys were looking forward to the drawing stream, and it's by far like one of the most like chill streams I have, and I get something like that. it's yeah, it's just bad. Okay. But of course, as I draw, we can talk about Fragaria memories. So, about Fragaria memories, I will say, one thing that I have been really getting into is definitely the songs from it. I have fallen in love with several songs from Fragaria Memories, and it'll be nice to be able to talk about it. Okay. I think her head is a bit too oval, but Kino, I'm for those of you who actually know, especially Kino, because I know 100% you know about this, but I have been in love with the Puru song lately, which is the song for like the 4-leaf clovers. Yeah. The song that he sang on the hill in that one episode, I fell in love with the version with Roma and Sana in it. It's so good. You like Ewu SM because it's MC trio. You don't put. Oh. For those of you who have heard the solo versions of the main three songs, like, I would love to ask, like, what's your favorite? Who sang your favorite version? Like, whose solo version's your favorite from the main three songs? Ever read it's Ever read Aozora no Memories and Also Bad. I cannot say that title without a straight with a straight face. Okay. Let's see. I kinda... Okay, I need to find a way to incorporate Kuromi's staff in it. Let's see. I don't think I want her, like, her hand touching her face like that, because that would be, like, mimicking the pose. So the staff, I think I'll put it in her left hand instead. The problem is what can I mimic that as, and does she even need anything in her right hand? I could always draw the tablet. She stole the tablet from Kuro. That would be cute, actually. I think I could try to do that. But the first things first is to, of course, draw her base. So normally the accessories, I draw them on a different layer just to make it easier, so... Okay, I'm gonna shift this down. Let's see. I'll have to, like... I don't know if there's any front view of Kuromi, because this is more of a relatively front view that I'm trying to do, but... So her face will be facing the front. It won't be facing the side like that, but... I don't know if that will be too difficult to execute, but I think it should be alright. I still can! He basically mimicked the way Chaco spoke in the way he goes, "Hi, Chaco dayo." Oh! You only pick everything and laughed at every version in I love you guys so much, but I'm overstimulated with memes and it's making me laugh. So the way Barobam said, no, yeah, he said no which is like, it's quite funny. I am listening to a Fragaria memory song right now, actually. I'm listening to a solo version of a Fragaria memory song. Yeah. So I'm going to erase this. Okay. I'll have to bring a Kuro picture in here if it comes down to it, but I think I can draw the tablet from memory, so I don't think that will be such a big problem. Okay, I think the ribbon I'll draw it on a different layer. I think that will make it a little bit easier. Okay, So the next step is to draw the overlay to her dress. So make sure it's like not too long, because she's still like a chibi sort of character, like a chibi-ish character. So, and the bottom of it, you know, is still her skirt. So I have to make sure I get that right. 격도다요. Nonchalant. No, it's not supposed to. If you guys don't mind, actually, I do plan to share this eventually, but considering today is a Fragaria memory stream, I do have a little bit of a story time for you guys if you guys want to hear it. It's not a super long story, it's just like something that recently happened that's, to me, that's Fragaria memories related. Granted, it's not the happiest story out there, but I just felt like it would be nice to share. It's not sad in any way, it's just very normal, like. Yeah. But if you guys want to see that, you can let me know if you guys are interested. But oh, her hand is blocking this part. I can't see this part. So, Pino, you want to hear it? Okay. So, very recently, I don't know why, I've been having a ton of insomnia issues, and like, for whatever the reason, it's just not been great for me when I sleep. It hasn't gotten to the point of like something that's like super bad yet, but it's still considerably takes a lot of time from my sleep schedule, which, you know, it eventually causes me to like not be able to sleep much, and I would actually wake up very late. I'm talking like late afternoon, late. So my insomnia, I've never really had insomnia in general, but for some reason it became quite bad recently, and I don't know why. And I kid you not, there's only one thing that helps me sleep. I'm not joking, guys. I tried everything, because back in the day, I would actually like listen to rain sounds, weather sounds on YouTube to sleep, ASMR if you will, and they've always helped me sleep for quite a good chunk of time. But I think over time my brain just didn't like ASMR, and even till now my feelings towards ASMR are like, it's okay, like I can tell why they have an audience, but I'm not a fan of it anymore. So yeah, I don't really like it that much. So back to my insomnia, I had nothing that I could really listen to or really just like quote unquote entertain myself with while I try to sleep. So like when that time came for me to sleep, this started a few weeks ago. I was just lying down on my bed and I just couldn't sleep, so I decided to turn on a playlist. The playlist was the Fragaria Memories Q&A video. So it's basically all their Q&As in one playlist, and I just decided to... I wasn't watching the video or anything, I was just listening to their voices and stuff. And finally, I fell asleep. Yeah. And that sleep was the best I had in like 2 weeks, I think. And I had no idea why. And I at first thought it was like just like, oh, the playlist in general, but it wasn't. It wasn't actually the playlist. It was one very specific character whose voice was so soothing I was able to sleep. And since then, I've been playing not only his Q&A, but like literally every content with his voice in it just for me to sleep. And it's so... his voice is just so calming, but at the same time, I was like, oh wow. Hold on, chat. Let me concentrate on this part a bit. You only recently started to listen to ASMR just because it's either music or this sleep paralysis. Yeah. You know who's that, you think? Do you, Kino? Do you? You think you can guess? I don't know if you can. But this character, I kid you not, chat, he's the only reason why I'm able to have good sleep right now. I know it sounds bad, you know, because like, you know, it's not good to even have insomnia to begin with, but it's like at least it's like a temporary solution, you know? Oh, dang it, her hand looks so weird. I mean, I'll fix it, like, when I do the proper circle. Proper circle. Because the staff needs to be in this hand. Okay, it needs to be bigger than... her hand needs to be bigger than that, though. It looks a bit too small. But yeah, I have not been getting the best sleep. Like, in general. And I don't know why, because like nothing in my daily routine has changed. It's just that I just don't feel tired recently, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's because like... I actually don't know. I have no idea why. Because nothing has changed. I've been trying to like figure out what is the reasoning for my very bad sleep. Because I think you guys know the feeling of like, you get the 8 hours of sleep you need, but even so, you will still feel very tired. So, yeah. The thing is, I don't know where this belt is coming out from, and... okay, I need to draw her tail coming out. It's very important for Kuromi, so... Actually, I don't think I need to make it coming out of her skirt. I mean, this part is out because of it, so... actually, I don't have to draw her skirt like so... like full and everything like that. I can just draw it like in a wavy style and then make her tail stick out behind. I think that would be better. It will be a bit simpler as well. Her skirt is also not so like... it's not wavy or anything. It just connects, so... Is it the one you think, or is it something very surprising to you? Kino, I don't know. I think it's not the one you're thinking of, but I'm also thinking that you won't be surprised by this person. Oh, I just knocked against my mic. Sorry about that, guys. You had like 4 to 6 hours of sleep and felt somewhat good. You can sleep up to 12 hours and feel extra tired. Exactly. It just happens like out of nowhere, and out of like, you know, like there can be no rhyme or reason to it, which can be frustrating because you would want to know what it is so that you can, you know, fix it as soon as possible, but it's just that you don't know. The fact is that you don't know, so there's no way to fix something when you don't know what the glaring issue is, which is frustrating because I really I have what you call like I'm the type of person that she gets really cranky when she wakes up without getting ample sleep. So yeah, it was difficult for me to be in a good mood when I wake up because of it. And I have no idea like why it was happening. You felt that too, and you guess for you it's because you're mentally tired. I guess that's also one thing as well, is like just because you're physically tired doesn't mean you're mentally tired. So that's actually a good point to bring up, Nurse Rex. It's a good point because just because you're physically tired doesn't necessarily mean you're like mentally tired. So this pose is pretty cute. The problem is it's just an inverse of this, which I don't really want that. Let's see if there's a way for me to change it up. Oh, don't do that. I almost squashed the arm. I mean, it doesn't have to be like super perfect. So, because what I can do is actually put the tablet in this hand and keep the staff in this one. I could always do that. I need some inspiration. But I think the main layout would be that. Wait, do I mind sharing something? It's not bad, but it's medical related. You can feel free to share it still, Cam. Just leave out some of the grueling details if needed, because I'm not sure if YouTube will allow it. Yeah. But I'll let you have control over like what you feel comfortable with sharing and everything, because I know you guys know what you're comfortable with and what you're not. So yeah, if you want to share something, still can, go ahead. Just make sure you know, like, you know, what will possibly be too graphic for YouTube, you know, because I have no control over that. The fact that there are times where YouTube asks me like, you know, like, oh, do you want this person's message to go through? Of course, this is my chat. If I don't want it to go through, I'll delete it manually myself. But Kino, do you have any idea whose voice helps me sleep right now? Okay, the way I drew Melody's feet was very like... I'll show you guys the Melody drawing another time. I forgotten to put it in here, and right now I don't want to scour through my files to find it. I mean, I know where it is. It's just I don't want to like, yeah, have any other tech issue. Because I already had enough tech issues for one day or one night. Oh, I hate tech issues so much. Because tech issues prevent me from what I do and love most. I was so like mentally prepared I may have to cancel stream today, but I told you guys I'm not gonna give up, and I didn't. And I was able to get the stream to work. Okay, I mean the part of her foot is more rounded than that. And then this one will be more like Roma's a bit too obvious, so it'll be my machine to say it's calming or louder. You're very observant. I can tell you guys right now that I mean her feet are a little bit okay. Hold on. I just realized her feet are a little bit more. Melody's feet are a little bit more stubby because her dress is longer, but Kuromi's skirt is a bit shorter, so I can actually make her feet just ever so slightly bigger and reattach them. Okay, then this sketch, oh whoops, these two merge together. Okay, this one is the crown layer. Was it them or somebody else? It was one of them, yeah. Kino, you're on the right path. Not the sugar problem. It's actually so scary. Med thingy like a few words makes your blood sugar drop a bit often, so you often feel that you haven't slept good. Oh dear. But it's usually that you did sleep but your sugar is low. I see. Hopefully it'll get better for you. Still can. But those type of issues can be quite life interfering. I can definitely tell. But hopefully it gets better for you. Okay. I'm pretty sure the crown is around her ear, isn't it? I can't even tell. Ugh. I can't even tell. Because if it is, then I don't want the crown to be so far down the side of her head. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Let me try to fix that. Nah, but it's all part of the process of drawing. Sometimes you get a new idea and you just want to go with it, so there we go. I think that's slightly better. It still doesn't look exactly like the ref, because yeah, I'm not following the ref, so it's fine. Okay. Drawing the crown is a bit of more of a simpler thing to draw compared to the other stuff. I say that and then I just make a huge smudge across the paper. It's because the crown itself, it's like the same shape for every lord, so it's just like a base with like circles, and then the middle of the crown I like to draw like this bit up here and then draw a circle on top, and then the rest like follows suit really like effortlessly. Hi Yonchi, Kuromi looking good. Thank you. I had so much that issue. Do you know that, Yonchi? I had so much that issue, man. Luckily, Yokado was able to help me like fix it, sort of. But right now, I'm not even using the streaming platform I normally use, which is concerning. Yeah. Something doesn't look right. Hold on. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. I mean, this is just a sketch, but I do need it to like look proper. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think these dots are a little bit too high. And then rotate this a bit more. There we go. That's slightly better, but then this part needs to be erased. At least I figured something out. Hopefully whatever's wrong will be resolved soon. I hope so, man. Apparently it's a common issue with people who use the same online streaming service as me, but boy. So chat, just so you guys know, you may see some like random live streams pop up on my channel later. It's because I'm gonna be doing test streams with my friends later, just to see what went wrong. So whatever you do, guys, if you guys see those, don't mind those getting deleted, because those are test streams, so those are not meant to be on my channel anyway. So you guys may see streams like with the word test as the title or something. Yeah. But you know, it's between Luther, Roma, and Will. It is one of the three of them that you guessed. Also, Yonchi, you already know who helps me sleep, so I need you to shh. I need you to quiet for this one. Don't say a word, girly, okay? Cause you already know. Okay, so I think for the staff, it's easier if I just like do a rectangle, so I'm just gonna do that. And the staff, Loki looks just a little bit shorter than she does. You think it's Luther? Cause you know it's Luther. Yeah, bye-bye. It is Luther. It is Luther. I am actually listening to his I'm listening to his solo version of Alzorano Memories right now. I have been for the past week actually. Yeah. His voice is very soothing, and I'm aware I think he shares VA with Kana from On Stars, if I'm not wrong. But for some reason, he sounds a lot sweeter. I mean, I'm gonna be for real. He has a sweeter personality. Kana is more monotone, but yeah, it's the It was guessed already. Yeah. Kino's way too good at this. Because you guys already know my type of character. Also, you guys, if you guys have seen Twitter, you guys know exactly who. Okay, another story time from me. Okay, so Yeonji can back me up when I say that. I remember a couple of months ago, I actually told her that I wanted this year's bridal character in Ensemble Stars to be one of my favorites. AKA, I want it to be Natsume. I didn't explicitly say his name, I don't think, but I did say that I wanted it to be someone that you know, it's among my favorites. And if you guys have seen Twitter, you guys know exactly who this year's bridal slash wedding card is. And the moment I got that notification, I literally just messaged Yeonchi. I was like, I'm screwed. I'm screwed big time. Because yeah, I have been so good with saving for Esu's Bright Me Up card, and then Natsume hits me with a train wreck like that. Yeah. Natsume is in the scout, and the 4-star is Kuro, and then the 4-star is Kuro, and the 3 stars are Mashu and Izumi. And I told Yeonchi that I was basically screwed because you guys know, I love Natsume. Or he loves me, whichever way works, I guess. And the last time I wrote for Natsume, it was not on stream, and it didn't go well. Though Loki, I was very down about it. So him having the bridal card that I was so longing for, I was having a dilemma whether I should pull for him or not, because my pull session for him for his 10th anniversary card still traumatizes me. I'm still not over it, Natsume, as if you can't tell, if you can hear me right now. But yeah. He'll be coming to the scout tomorrow. But I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. After a lot of consideration, I have decided I will pull for him because it's Natsume. Okay. And it's been a card I wanted for such a long time that there was everything was literally pointing me to just pull it. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And it's also not a terrible time as well, because tomorrow the star of the stream is, you know, someone who Natsume is pretty close to, which is Kanata. Yes, he's Natsume's senpai. So I would say that it's quite a good time to pull for. There's no better time to pull for Natsume besides right now, because it could have been like, you know, someone like that Natsume doesn't even know that well. So I am gonna pull for him. Hopefully he'll come home tomorrow, chat. But yeah, I am nervous. You don't think Esu's Bright Me Up is soon anyway? He only has 200 days without 5-star. There's 16 people who have it longer, plus Esu is probably event. Yeah. Yosai the event because it's June lore time. His father is in this event. Oh, is he? Yeah. You hope I'll get him in the first 10 pool. The Streamlabs will bless me. I hope so. I really hope so. But Natsume has screwed me over before. You guys have seen it time and time again. So I will be optimistic and, you know, keep it open mind. But at the same time, it's Natsume. So is it gonna be a home run or not? I don't know. But low-key, I wasn't expecting to pull for a character so soon after my low-end pulls in Genshin. But here we are. But chat, why I say this is a story time as well is I'm gonna be straight up, okay? I kid you not, a few days ago, I was texting Yonchi that recently Ensemble Stars, you know, I've not been too active in it because there's not really any event that really pulled me in, you know. The versus events are good and everything, but there's no event that's like, oh, I want that really badly, you know. So I've not been playing in Ensemble Stars that much. I mentioned this yesterday. I haven't been playing Ensemble Stars that much besides on stream for at least the past week. I've just been logging in, doing some solo live, doing the mega photo battle, stuff like that. And when I told Yonchi that, I'm pretty sure I told her this yesterday. And lo and behold, the next day, I remember texting to Yonchi, you know, I have a feeling Ensemble Stars would lure me back in somehow, or like Esu would lure me back in somehow, you know, to play the game actively. And lo and behold, I swear he can hear me, and he's the most anticipated 5-star for me comes out tomorrow. And because for real, chat, like, I've been wanting a Natsume bridal card for a very long time, like ever since, even before I started streaming actually. So like back to like all the way back in like 2023 maybe, I've always wanted a Natsume bridal card, and I finally got it, and I was like, oh, I have to go for it. I can't skip it, even though it's not Etsu. I have to go for it. I'm sorry. Oh. He does screw me over, but then rewards me with the most number of unique 5-stars. Exactly! The fact that Natsume still holds the title of most unique 5-stars in my account. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. And I don't know what to think about that, to be honest. Okay, so this ribbon is not so big, so I have to... the circle has to be like this small. It's a roped ribbon as well, so... but the ribbon goes all the way down like here. You had so much faith that it will bring me back anyway. By the way, if I'll pull, my token will stay. I'll have 200 pulls. I have 90 coins and 3,000 diamonds right now. Oh, a big but though, chat, is that tomorrow when I do attempt to pull for Natsume, I lost my train of thought. When I do pull for Natsume, I will have diamonds reserved for Nozomi, because Nozomi's birthday banner is coming, and I do want to get another copy of that 5-star card of his. So if he has the same birthday banner as the rest of them so far, which I'm pretty sure he does, right now he only has 1 5-star. I feel like it's a good opportunity for me to just use a guaranteed way to get that card, to get another copy, because I'm 3 copies into that Nozomi card already, so making it 2 copies away from being maxed out. And I feel like it will be a good opportunity for me to oh dang it, I feel like it will be a good opportunity for me to at least, you know, get that card maxed out. I'll have more than 100 coins as Esu pity already. Yeah. Most likely. If Esu turns out to be the special for princess event card, I will do my best to farm for it. That's the thing, because you already know, like, my method of farming is, I won't say it's weird. It's more of like, just like, I don't immediately go for the bonus card when I farm. You guys know me well enough to know that the way I farm is, you know, I don't necessarily like recommend the bonus cards, or like I do recommend them. It's just that there's a lot of other factors at play. So even if Esu is the event card, will I go for the bonus card to get him faster, or just you know, farm for him regularly? That'll be up for debate. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet, but rest assured I'll be farming for him. It's just, you know, with the bonus card or not is a different question, because that'll depend if I like the bonus card. So, oh, dang it. Let's select the layers. I don't want this ribbon to like be so like still down, so I'm going to actually try to rotate it. There we go. I think that's cute though. My current, like, I'm currently listening to the solo in Aozora Memories. So nice. His voice is so pretty. Okay, so now is always the part that I dread. Oh no, not yet. It's now I have to draw this belt that's coming out. I don't even know where this belt originates from. So I'm probably just going to the only time try to get a bonus card, not because it's your fave, when you waste a lot of dias on Adonis's doll card and didn't even got it. You wasted the same amount on the Kwaku event too. Yeah, that's the thing about bonus cards, is there's no guaranteed way to get them. So is it really worth the risk to get it or not? Is the real question. And sometimes the answer is and sometimes it's just not that worth it. Especially if you're someone that, you know, like, is what you call it? Especially if you're someone who like doesn't spend money on the game, especially. So every diamond counts in that case. So yeah, that's why even if Esu was the event card, I don't think I don't know if I'll be getting the bonus cards. If they just happen to be characters I don't bias. I don't want to say I dislike any character, because I don't. It's more of like, just like, they're not in my bias list. So yeah. But in Natsume's case, I biased him way too much to not at least attempt to get it, because, you know, it's my most anticipated Natsume card as well. Yeah. I've wanted that card since, like, you know, 3 years ago. So it's really important that I at least try to get it. Will I be successful? Only tomorrow will be able to tell. Unless I like it, nah. Yeah, that's the thing about bonus cards. They make it ridiculously easier to get the event card. That part I cannot deny, but that doesn't mean that it is, you know, like super. That doesn't mean it's super necessary to get as well. Oh, dang it. But the brush is the wrong color. I'm gonna try to draw Kuromi's like her outfit a bit better because she looking a little bit too. Her body's looking a little bit too wide because her head looks in proportion with her body, which shouldn't be the case for Sanrio characters. Because they're supposed to be like cuter, chibier looking. So. Okay. So this would mean I have to move her arm in. That's fine. This is also why I love digital drawing. I've always loved traditional drawing, but digital drawing is just so much cleaner. Okay. Then I need to move her staff closer to her. Okay, and then this part needs to, her tail belt needs to be attached as well. There we go. Yeah, it looks much better. Okay, now it's time to draw her face. Oh. Face. Now it's time for Kuromi's face. Actually, I can get rid of these two layers. Okay, hold on. Because I already showed you guys like what Marroncream and Mell look like, so let me get rid of those layers. Okay. Okay, I will actually start by sketching out the outer rim of her face. So it shouldn't be too much of a difficulty here. Hold on, chat. I actually want to change song really quick. Let me. I mean, not my background music, but I want to listen to Puru's song. It's been stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head. I want to listen to it. I also actually recently rewatched that episode with Puru's episode in the main story, and I cried at the scene where they showed him and Pom Pom sitting under the tree together when they first met. It's so cute. The illustration was so cute. It's adorable. It was such a cute scene. It was so sweet. I absolutely loved it. Okay, so I mean, to draw the eyes, I just start with the oval, and then just for Sanrio Lords, actually, it's a bit easier to draw their eyes because their eyes are relatively symmetrical. I mean, that goes for like everything, but Sanrio is a bit easier because their eyes are the Lords. I mean, they're a little bit easier since they are like the eyes are a lot more simpler than like the human eyes, the human's eye. Oh. Yeah, so I will be attempting. No, I shouldn't say attempting. I'll be pulling for Natsume tomorrow. I should have faith he'll come home to me, right? But it makes me nervous because, yeah, he has screwed me over before, and that was not fun. That was not fun. That was not cool of Natsume. So, I'm really hoping he doesn't screw me over again. I don't want to really copy Kuromi's mouth in the... I don't want to really copy her mouth in the... in that. So I want to see if I can like try something a little bit different. So it's like a little mischief. I want to see if there's like any official art like of Kuromi that has a different facial expression that I can probably ref from. But I am happy with how she's turning out. She does look like Kuromi. Let's see. Kuromi Fragaria Memories. Okay, maybe I can try this mouth. It's from her... It's from the thumbnail, actually. I'm pretty sure that's the image I used for the thumbnail. Yeah, I can just reposition it. Okay. Oh, he looks so cute. Okay, maybe the mouth needs to be a bit lower than that. But... oh, I stand corrected. Oh. Yeah, the mouth being up higher makes her look cuter. But I think her mouth is also too small. I think that's the problem. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Okay, that's better. But I do need to get rid of like this sketch line just so it doesn't confuse me. Let's see. He should, you know. I'm hoping he does, because Natsume screwing me over before, yeah, has traumatized me. So, and I don't know how much more of that trauma I could take. Especially since I worked so hard to save for Etsu, and I'm stopping that save just so that, you know, Natsume has a chance of coming home. So, Kuromi's so cute. I'm glad you like it, Nurse Rex. She doesn't look exactly like the ref, but it's okay because, yeah, this is... I'm trying to remember the way I drew Melody and trying to follow suit with that. And I'm like using the same technique as I used to draw Melody. So. Are her eyes too small? Oh, what the heck? Okay, let's see. Maybe her eyes are too small. I am selecting the wrong layer. I'm such a... I'm so... Oh... No, just a minor detail. Overlook that part. That's pretty cute. I think maybe if I need to actually like... oh, that is... I need to make this thinner just so that the line is a bit clearer for me. Okay. Okay, I need to add another layer on top. Cause I spelt that really good there. I want to add Kurot's tablet into her hand. Now granted, his tablet is as big as she is, but it should be a miniature version probably. So I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to draw it first and then stick it in her hand when it's done. So I'm going to pick a different color to make sure it doesn't get mixed up with the other stuff. Okay. I mean, granted, it's just a rectangle, so let's see. Okay, so now time to design it, or like draw the design on it. So I need to get a picture of Kurot. Okay. Okay, so pretty much it's split down the middle. Mini version of Kuromi's tablet. No, mini version of Kurot's tablet, I mean. Okay, so there's two circles. One on top and one below. These two will be the same size, but for now this is just a rough sketch. And then okay, these two coming out like this. And then oh, actually, you need to start lower than that. Okay, and then like this. hold on. This is not working out. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't be doing this since I have this bit here that looks better. Okay, let me increase the size. Okay, and then put this over and stick it on the other side like this. There we go. And then the two bubbles on here like that. And basically these two circles are like inverted colors on each half because it's like gradient and stuff. Okay, and then there's a circle on each side right here. Okay, and then there's like a satellite or something like in silver that's on that tablet. And I think the detail would be better if I add it like on top as like a design, because I don't know if her hand will be covering it anyway. So okay, I will just leave the tablet like that. Okay. Okay, so there's the tablet. Oh, dang it. Merge selected layers. There we go. Here's the tablet. Now it's time to fit it in her hands. Okay, so I don't even I think she'll hold the tablet like, you know, the tablet has to be upside down. Is this too big for her? I don't even know. I'll probably add a more 3D look to it when I shade it, but for now it would just be a rectangle that's stuck on. I think she turned out pretty cute. I'll keep the ref up, but yeah, I think she turned out pretty cute. Okay. Okay, so now that I'm done with the sketch, it's time to enlarge the whole picture so that I can... You guys saw my signature already. That's like my VTuber signature. If you guys saw the A and Y on the curvy AY on my other pictures, yeah, I think that's quite straightforward and quite obvious that that's my signature. But I think Kuromi turned out pretty cute. What do you guys think? You guys like her? So this is just like this is gonna be a messier outline, just so that I know what layers on top and whatnot. Yeah. So this is just going to be like a more messier outline than how it's supposed to look, but it's just for me to be able to grasp onto, like, yeah. So cute, thank you. I don't think she turned out too bad. I think she turned out pretty cute. Okay. Oh, dang it. I really drew. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I mean, these parts are pretty straightforward. This is her ears. How long is the stream on? 1.5 hours. That's not so bad. You like it? Thank you. I'm so glad I'm able to stream today, chat, because needing to if I couldn't find a solution, if I needed to actually, you know, cancel stream, I would have been so like angry actually, because yeah, because like that is like something that's beyond my control, and I cannot, like, you know, find a solution quick enough, and I couldn't do anything to prevent it as well because I didn't even know I had like tech issues. But I'm glad I didn't have to. The next lord I'm gonna draw is has been decided already. Because Yonchi wants to see me draw Peckle. So yeah, the next lord I'll draw after this would be Peckle. But one thing I will tell you guys right now. There is a drawing I'm doing off stream. I will show you guys the finished product. I don't know if I'll be streaming any part or not, because it's my first attempt digital drawing my VTuber. So it's basically like an illustration I'm doing for myself, and I drew myself together with a Fragaria Memories character. So because I'm still learning about like anatomy and stuff and like human proportions, I don't know if I'll be streaming it because there's a bunch of like erasing involved. So yeah, there's a bunch of erasing and second guessing myself. So I think for now I'll leave that. I think for now I would for that particular piece I will finish it off stream. But I'll show you guys the finished product though. Peckle, yes, Yonchi wants to see me draw Peckle. So yeah. But I do like inspiration to draw Peckle as of now. He would have been the lord I draw today, but because up until yesterday I still had no inspiration for him, I decided to ask you guys in chat like who you want to see me draw, and Nurse Rex was able to suggest Kuromi, and I do have some inspiration for Kuromi. I at least know, like, you know, what kind of pose I'm gonna do for her. I still like a bit of inspiration, but with Kuromi it's a lot easier to envision for me than Peckle, since for Peckle I do need to do a bit more research about him and his relationship to Arupek first. I just resized the brush. I shouldn't have done that. The shortcuts. Yeah. But yeah, with Kuromi it's a bit easier for me to envision like a pose and like just like her facial expression a little bit easier because I'm more familiar with her. Oh, dang it. But I will say that the moment I draw the twin stars, I will be I'll be drawing them both together. So yeah. So when I draw the twin stars, it'll probably be a much longer stream actually, since I'll be drawing both of them together. You can't have one twin without the other though. So yeah. The fact that you can't have one twin without the other, because I fully believe in you. Twin power. Yeah, I'm gonna draw the twins together. Oh, dang it. Okay, so I do want the tablet to be in front, so I think this would be better if I just did this. I absolutely can't have only one. Yes, exactly. 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 You can't have one twin without the other, so yeah, I'm making the decision to draw both of them together. And for that to be the case, I'll have to, you know, maneuver that both of them into a single stream somehow. But, you know, they deserve it, because twins. You cannot have one twin without the other. It's plain and simple. This being part of our collar is a bit difficult to envision it, but I think I was able to. Let me... Decreasing the opacity. Thank you, Nurse Rex, for letting me know that trick, just so that I can see my outline a bit easier. Thank you, Nurse Rex. Thank you. Yeah. You guys sharing your drawing tips with me really helps, since I am an amateur. Oh, goodness. And again, once this Kuromi drawing is done, whether it be on stream or not, I will show you guys the final product once it's finished. Oh, dang it. Also, another thing I love about drawing the lords from Sanrio first is they have no fingers. I cannot tell you guys how difficult it is to draw fingers. I still have not figured out how to draw fingers fully yet. I still really heavily rely on references, and even then I still cannot get the proportions of fingers right. So like for most drawings I've done, like in the past especially, I tend to hide the hands like off the canvas, or like just like slightly off to the side, or like behind a certain object, because I really don't want to draw fingers. Even in the illustration I'm doing for my new VTuber design with the Fragaria Memories character, I drew myself with Roma. Even in that drawing, I'll show you guys how it looks once it's finished, but even in that drawing, I didn't draw myself or him with hands. Yeah. Our arms are like down on our laps, so, and it's a half body picture. I was that afraid to draw hands. I don't want to draw hands. I'll get around to it. I'll get more confident with it eventually, but yeah, for now, I'm still very scared to draw hands. You usually draw people, but maybe you can help out only with technique. It's okay, Kino. I will slowly learn how to draw people, or like, yeah, anime characters. I don't plan to draw realistic people because my art style is very cartoony, and I like to draw like animated stuff more cartoony type of characters. But I'll definitely get around to drawing, like, you know, anime characters soon enough, when I get more confident with my drawing first. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, I used to be very terrible at drawing. I know there's always a saying, like, you know, like every drawing is like a step in the right direction and everything, and like, you know, even if your drawing is like, you know, like on paper it's bad, you know, the fact that you drew something, you're showing improvement and everything, which is true. But genuinely, I used to get ridiculed for how I draw, which was motivation for me to improve to how I draw now. And now I'm actually learning shading and highlighting and everything, since I am digitally drawing instead of just like drawing on pencil and paper. But still, it's, yeah, no one likes to get like hated on anything, right? So you also usually draw people. Ah, I see. But I guess what really made me motivated to start streaming my drawing experience is seeing you guys so passionate about drawing in your own time. And also the fan art Nurse Rex drew for me was real motivation for me, because it made me feel like you know, you guys like to watch my streams for you know, watching me. So, and you guys feel happy when you watch me stream, so why not stream like every part that I enjoy, which includes drawing. So yeah. And plus digital drawing also is easier, since you guys, I don't have to like set up like a hand cam or anything. Yeah, so yeah, this drawing tablet has done wonders for me. Bullied, yeah, I was bullied for my terrible drawing, because my drawing used to be a lot worse than this, what you guys are seeing right now. Yeah, which it's okay to not like something, but I just think getting hate for it was too much for me to bear, so I just didn't continue drawing for a few months until I was able to just like put that behind me and just like get some motivation to draw again. And the fact is, those same people who berated my drawing in the past actually wanted me to draw for them once they saw my drawings improve, you know? Which, thanks but no thanks. Yeah. I know full well like who appreciates my drawings what they are and who doesn't. And I can tell that you guys appreciate my drawings. They may not be the best drawings, but I can tell you guys just enjoy watching me draw in general, which makes me very happy. Okay. I need to stop clicking my pen because I keep clicking it to move the canvas when I'm not even done drawing the line yet. I'll be sure to draw like the full skirt and then erase it. I need to stop spinning that. I keep spinning. Okay. Okay, so that's part of the dress that just comes down very naturally. But yeah, hopefully you guys will be looking forward to tomorrow's Kanata stream. Yeah, hopefully you guys will be looking forward to Kanata stream tomorrow. I personally cannot wait, and I also cannot wait to pull for Natsume. Please come home, Natsume. I really hope he comes home, because I would be so sad if he didn't. And the fact is, I'm streaming the pools tomorrow, unlike the previous time that, you know. So I'll be having an audience when I pool. Natsume, please do not embarrass me in front of my viewers, please. That would be so sad if that happened. I would be so crushed. I would be so crushed if he screws me over again. Oh. Am I gonna play Persona Abyss tomorrow? Yes, I will be, the first time. Still care. I don't know if I asked you to remind me about that, but yeah. Yes, I'll be playing Persona Abyss tomorrow, because Persona Abyss has come out. Finally, I get to play it. I get to play. Is that its name? Yeah, it is. It is. It's called Persona Abyss. He's too nice these days. Trust me, he won't. I really hope not. But yes, I'll be playing Persona Abyss tomorrow. I'm so excited. Also, for you guys, for those of you who have missed yesterday's stream, I will be playing Repo next week with my friend that I do Genshin collabs with. So you guys already know who he is. He's been in several videos at this point. He's gonna teach me how to play Repo. It's gonna be my first horror game experience. I don't know if I'm ready for it, but we've already set that schedule. I didn't. You just remembered how much I was looking forward to it. Oh, I see. Yes, I was very looking forward to it. I'll be playing it tomorrow, yes. But thank you for reminding me, because most likely I probably would have forgotten because of today's tech issue. Because I'll be so worried about it for tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, still Cam. Thank you. But yeah. I'm very looking forward to playing Persona Abyss because it's such a good song. It feels like I've been waiting for forever to play it. But my first horror game experience will be interesting. I don't know how well I'll take it, but you know, first time for everything. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I don't know if you guys have played Repo before, but if you guys have, you can feel free to let me know your experiences. Like, yeah. Because I have friends who really enjoy Repo. So that got me curious. Okay. You suddenly got electric dead in your— oh, Nurse Rex, don't worry. Hopefully it will be able to be resolved. Don't worry, Nurse Rex. You actually haven't even seen Repo much. Repo looks scary. I'll just say that. If you guys have actually missed my Genshin stream, it was my Genshin stream where not me pulling for Lohan, it was me doing Lohan's story quest. I actually got jump scared in it. Yeah. Because the Fatui, I think it was the Fatui, came really close to the camera and it spooked me really hard. I wasn't even expecting it. Low-key, I did get jump scared there. Yeah, when it comes to like scary things, I don't get scared easily, but I do get jump scared very easily. So it's more of like the element of surprise rather than the subject itself like being scary. Like, it's like in any horror game where there's a jump scare, normally that is the thing that gets me the quickest. Not really how horrific the monster looks or anything like that. It's more of just like the fact that you don't know it's there, which I'm pretty sure is the case for most people. It's not the actual monster that is scaring them. It's more of like the element of surprise that they don't know that they're there in the first place. And that's definitely me. You haven't played Repo, but you watch your favorite YouTuber play it, and it seems fun. Oh. You missed like 3 streams. You managed to be there for a bit in the pooling session, but you had to leave super quick. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, still can. Don't worry about it, because you guys already know. Whether it be a minute or the full stream, I appreciate every second you guys spend with me. This needs to be thicker. Oh. I'll see if I'll probably upload more shorts in the future because I am able to get my hands on a editing software. So yeah, so I think for like future stuff, I'll be editing most of my content because my editor is currently very busy with her own schedule and she edits for me in her spare time. So yeah, so probably, I mean, you guys will know based on the description, but yeah. But I do want to upload more short form videos just so you guys don't have to like scour through the whole stream to like find a very specific moment. Yeah. Which is, and also sometimes I will like come across like my most recent Lohan short about the Spiral Abyss glitch. You know, I wasn't even streaming that day. I was just playing Genshin and all of a sudden I remembered about the glitch and I wanted to record it for myself to look at it, but it looked so epic that I decided to upload it instead. Yeah. So it's like for moments like those. Three, two, no. With 3. No, don't draw her nose too big. Nope. Nope. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Okay, time to turn off the sketches and see how Kuromi looks. Okay, granted the outline is a bit thicker than how I would normally do it, but yeah. I mean, this is not even like the final outline, it's just for me to know what is in front and what's behind, so. What do you guys think? Oh, hold on, let me... This part. The staff actually... I want the staff to be in front of her hand this time. Also, I just realized the eraser needs to be bigger than that. Doesn't have to be perfect, but at least I need to know like the staff is in front of her hand this time. There's Kuromi! What do you guys think? I think she's pretty cute! Granted, it looks messy right now, of course, but I think she looks pretty cute! And this really helps because I don't have to like, you know, turn on the sketches and everything like that. Kuromi looks so cute. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I think... Where are we on the stream time? Almost 2 hours. Okay, I will just take you guys through like a little bit more. I'll stream a bit longer because, yeah, the tech support, like, I want to stream more, but tech support didn't allow me. Not tech support, tech issue didn't allow me. So I'll bring you guys through the process actually on how I color. The first thing is the proper outline. So what I do is, let me create a new layer really quick and then rename it to final outline. Even the outlines have different layers, so, but it's like the base, and then I'll create a couple more. This is for like normally for like the actual body of the Sanrio character, I'll just name it that, and then I would name the layer crown. The staff and the crown are normally on the same layer. Then the tablet needs to be in its own layer, and her outfit. So the main thing is in this final outline layer, you guys can see this will be like the base where like I combine everything. So okay, the first things first is to outline her head. So and to do that, actually what I like to do personally is do these in vector layers, because these layers allow me to create like straight lines and shapes without all the jaggedness in it. So what I'm gonna do is zoom in really close to Kuromi. If you're wondering about the skull itself is, because it's not gonna be covered by anything, especially in this illustration, the skull will be around here. The crown will be blocking anyway. I want to do it on like its own layer because the skull doesn't have an outline. You guys can see the skull is like on its own, like on her forehead. So yeah. So for like details like that, I would normally not include it in the sketch itself. And then normally for this, I'm actually okay, the first thing is to get her the two balls on her the two circles on her ears. I don't know why when I said two balls it sounded really funny, but also kind of okay. Make sure, I want to make sure they're the same size as well, so but make sure they're not too big. Okay, I need to make sure. Okay. Okay. So this goes on the other side like that. And then wait, what? Oh, dang it, this was not the correct width. I was like, why is that so thin? It's because it's the wrong width. I'm such it's always those things that I'm overlooking, and it's so it's frustrating. Wait, now it's the wrong color as well. Oh, it's not the wrong color. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Oh, I'm all over the place now. Okay. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, that looks like the correct size. Okay. Bring it over and attach it to her other ear like this. Okay. With Kuromi, it's also a little bit easier because unlike Melody, her ears are straight. For the most part, straight. So, yeah. Melodies, I have to curve them a lot. But for Kuromi, it's easier. Yeah, so I normally do it like that, and then like for rounded edges like this that's a bit smudgy, I would go over it with an eraser to clean it up. And normally for things like this, like once I draw the crown on a different layer, I would like, you know, erase it while it's behind and stuff so that I can like see properly. So a little bit of overlap is fine. I'm just making sure it's like not as messy as like the sketch that's underneath it. Yeah, but this is taking you guys through the process of how I color my drawings. See, ya, still can. Yeah, this is normally the process. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this ball, this circle, like a bit higher, because I do want to add a bit more length to this ear. Make sure it's attached properly. Make sure it lines up. There we go. That looks better. Okay. And then for the bottom part here, this part is a little bit easier to do. Hold on. I need to use my mouse for this, because this part is like that. And then yeah, this is to like round it off. Oh, dang it. Then yeah, so you can see that there's some disjointed part, especially this bit here. Now it's a bit sharp at this corner. Normally I would just clean it up with my I zoomed in way too far. Normally I would just clean that up with the eraser. This technique I'm using, I'm pretty sure it's very different from the way I'm gonna color like the other art piece that I'm drawing with my new model and Roma. I'm pretty sure the way I color that picture will be very different than this, because the outline is not gonna be this thick. But you usually erase when you have hard time doing line art. Yeah, I can use eraser to smoothen it up. Yeah, I'm gonna do that once I finish all my line art. It's just easier. It's just that much easier. Okay. And then also chat, another thing that I also realized is for another thing I also realized is that when it comes to I lost my train of thought. Oh yes, when it comes to the I lost my train of thought again, dang it. Oh, for the longest time I thought that Kuromi and Melody were related. Turns out they're not. How long did it take me to figure that out? Not really that long. It's just, it was surprising when I found out though that they weren't related. Because like, I don't know what source told me that they were cousins, but they're not. From my own research, they're not cousins. What made me believe that they were? I have no idea. I have no clue. Zero clue. No clue on that one. I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. But yeah, I have no idea where I got that idea from. I don't know why I thought that they were. I have no idea why I thought that they were, to be honest. No clue. Absolutely zero clue. Oh, dang it. If I had line that is out of place, maybe liquefy tool can make it in shape. But you don't know if Kirita had liquefy tool. Where do you normally get the liquefy tool? I'm looking at, okay, hold on. I can't really show you guys my toolbar because my screen will become too small if I expand it too much, but there's like a blender. Normally what I use for shading is the blender tool, but I think liquefy is not the same as that. And I have no idea liquefy has a I don't know if Kirita has a liquefy tool. I have no clue. I know, I do recognize the name. I've seen like several artists like use it before. I should probably do this as a vector layer, shouldn't I? Vector layer. Granted, this is not the most efficient way, but I think it's a good. I think it's like a good, at least a good learning curve for me. I'll be able to do it more efficiently in the future. I've actually never tried this method to draw the crown, to draw the lineup for the crowns before, so I'm gonna try it. Cause normally I would draw the crown by hand, but I think this isn't such a bad idea. If it goes well. If it doesn't, it will be back to square one. Okay, make sure this is bent a bit. My mouse is not cooperating with me. Right now I'm currently using a backup mouse I have. The one I normally use, the one that I used previously, or like the one that I've been using for my streams currently is charging because it's a Bluetooth mouse, and the one I'm using right now is the one that has a lot of issues with its scroll wheel. I think it's a mouse that we're all too familiar with, so because I constantly ramble about how bad the scroll wheel on this mouse is, and it's not doing me any favors right now. Okay. Okay, let me zoom out. Please don't look horrible. I can extend Kuromi's ears, that's perfectly fine. I just need to make sure that the crown itself, it's okay looking. I need to get the ref. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay. So now I just have to now I just have to extend her ears, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Especially since the brush is the same width. There we go. There we go. I also like to play around with my layers because it will allow it's a lot cleaner when I merge them to a full outline layer eventually. So okay. Okay. So for this color, I actually, for all the lords actually, I like to take this and use the same color as the crown for the staff. And this staff is actually the most it's probably the staff that's the most like symmetrical, because I don't think I've ever had a staff that's like, I mean, I could always like do a rectangle and just erase the top of it. That is certainly a possibility. Plus this will make things easier. Just have to make sure the bottom is the most lined up, because the bottom is, I need to make sure the bottom of the staff doesn't touch the floor. If not, that won't make any sense. So maybe rotate it a bit. And normally I do like to keep some parts hand-drawn, so normally this is one of those parts that's hand-drawn, that remains hand-drawn. So let's see here. And I normally would actually use the delete tool, like select an area and delete the whole thing at once, but this is a small area, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay. And these two parts are like straight. Okay. This part is slightly curved. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. And normally for the crown, you do a different width. For the crown that's on top of the staff, I mean. Then I'll just stick it on top of the 3 points right here. And I would do this. And again, this staff being one of the smaller bits on the drawing, I would hand draw the curves on the crown. Not that it won't be perfect, but yeah. Sometimes it's sometimes I like to add a little bit of like my own hand drawn parts here and there. Oh, whoops. And I do like to use this curve path tool because if the curve registers properly, it will look like a very nice like point. Okay. Stream time 2 hours 14 minutes. Okay. It's currently 12:30 midnight. Okay. That's not so bad. I don't think I can finish the line art today, but it's okay. I'll continue drawing Kuromi off stream, and then I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay, so change layer. This is back to the Kuromi layer because this is to draw her tail. And of course, like a bunch of this stuff I will fix off stream as well. Okay. So once I turn off this layer, yeah, the staff and the crown should disappear. Okay. We're on the right track here. Next to outline is her ribbon and her collar, which are the same color, so that should be quite straightforward. And I think this color. Okay, for the outline. Oh, my mouse. It really hates cooperating with me. My mouse really hates cooperating with me sometimes. Okay. Okay, so it goes all the way down right there, and then it goes back up. It's okay if it's sticking into the other layer, because I'll get it fixed. I'll get it. Okay. Oh, yeah, my scroll wheel hates me. It never cooperates. I swear it never cooperates. And it's a pain to work with my scroll wheel. But yeah. That's one side of the collar done. Okay. Attach it right there. Okay, so that's part of our collar. Now for the ribbon. Well, the ribbon should actually be a different layer on top. because it would be easier if it's a separate layer. Because it is the same layer as it's the same color as the outfit, so I don't want it to overlap. Okay. This will also allow me to round this off. Oh, I need to tilt this part up first. Then this part. There we go. Because this part. This one needs to be a bit more like that. Okay. So this layer. Oh, dang it. There you go. And then mirror it and attach it right there. And then attach these together. There we go. And then now I just need to draw the string part that comes down. Is it getting very late for you guys? I'm so sorry if it is. I didn't expect stream to start so late today. Make sure to get ample sleep, okay, for the nighttime people. I do want to like make it straight, but at the same time... Oh, I just dropped something. But at the same time, it's too straight. It also won't look that good, but... But... it won't be so bad, I don't think. Loki thought using this tool was a good idea, which it kind of is, but there's a high chance that the curve wouldn't turn out. That actually isn't so bad. Actually not so bad. I have to clean up this bottom part, but that's actually not so bad. Yeah, that's part of a different layer. Let's clean this up. Okay. Yeah, that's not so bad. This part needs to be cleaned up, but it's okay. I'll just do that when the time comes. Yeah. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have done that. It's these two layers. There we go. The ribbon's on its own layer. Because this is supposed to be with the outfit. It's safe for me too. I know, yeah. But I want to stream at least a bit longer so you guys can spend a bit more time with me. And we can spend time, you know, chilling out with each other. Like we're supposed to, but my streaming software said no. You're not allowed to do that. I'm still so salty about it. So salty. So salty. There's a bunch of testing that I need to do as well later. But we are approaching 2.5 hours, which isn't so bad, honestly, for the amount of hiccups we had today. So, yeah. It's fine. I think what I'll do now is just make the outlines for her arms and her feet, and then we'll be done. Yeah, since her arms and feet are the same color anyway. Her arms and feet are white, so the outline is this like light purple lavendery color. Welcome back, Stillcam. Okay. Oh, no, her tail's part of this layer, so I don't want that. Yes. So her hands need to be identical. Oh, dang it. If you're wondering why things keep disappearing, I'm trying to do the undo button, which you guys know is Control Z, but I keep pressing Control X, which deletes everything. I don't know if there's any like better way to do that or not, but okay. Let's see. So for her, the outline of her arms. Oh, no, it's. And honestly, the Control Z has been my best friend since I started using Kirita. Or like in any like software I use, like, you know, like anything from Photoshop to like anything else, because undoing is so much easier than erasing. I'll just say that. I guess that's why I really enjoy the process of drawing compared to like what I'm used to, because yeah. There you go. But this Kuromi drawing turned out really cute. I personally really like it. I really like this drawing of Kuromi. Oh, her arm is a bit too skinny. Let me see if I can fix that. This arm needs to go out more. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then now it's time to draw her feet. I may resort to using a vector layer for her feet as well, because it's quite hard. I remember using a vector layer for Melody's feet as well. I should probably do that. Yeah, it needs a bit of cleaning, but looks okay. So once I turn this, yeah, her arms, her tail, her feet, and her face disappears. Her head, I mean, not her face, when we're talking about. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely. What do you guys think? The clean final outline is this. I mean, it's not so clean because, you know, all this stuff I'll touch up, but I think it's pretty cute. And then this is with like the messy outline. I think it's pretty cute. I like it. Oh man. Okay, chat, I think I will end stream now because it is getting pretty late. It's pretty much 1 AM right now. It's like 10 minutes from to 1. But I'm so happy that I was able to stream because yeah, if I wasn't, I would be super sad. But you know, at least I figured out a way to stream. That's most important. I'll try to figure out with my friends what's wrong with my streaming software. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. Hopefully you guys had fun with me, just chilling with me as I draw. And I hope you look forward to seeing this Kuromi picture finished. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Kanata stream and me pulling for Natsume. Yeah, hopefully there's no tech issues tomorrow. I don't think there will be because I'll be doing testing right after stream ends. Right now, actually. So right after this stream ends, I'll be testing with my friends and see where the issue is. But yeah, if not, there is a backup plan just in case, which is why I'm even able to stream today. So yeah. Okay guys, that'll be end for today's stream. Yay. You drew a bit too? That's nice, Kino. Thank you. That's nice. That's nice. But thank you all for attending the stream actually, because today's stream started so late. It started so late. It's not the latest it started. I started stream at 11 PM my time zone before, but wow, 1 hour 30 minutes late. All because of a tech issue. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you. I'll see you guys, okay? Okay guys, have a good rest everybody, okay? And have a good rest for the nighttime people, and have a good rest of your day for the daytime people. Yes. I'll see you guys tomorrow, where I stream for Kanata and pull for Natsume. Bye guys. Love you guys. Have a good rest. Bye everybody.